Like last week, Canberra was up for a lot of it, in the first half, but then it was him, making these 40-20s that really changed that play. It's the same how, Cleary changes, momentum when he makes those 40-20s out of nowhere as well. And Reece Walsh has that ability. Can he continue that purple patch? Or will he run to that game where he just has an absolute shock and then scores 9 in supercoach points, in round 2?
Yep. Yeah, it's an interesting conversation. So, no, I hope that sort of answered your question. But can the Broncos go all the way? 100%. I think they're the most red-hot team at the moment. They've got all the confidence in the world, and they're getting boys back at the most important time. Billy Walters, yes, he's done a fantastic job stepping in for Ezra Mam / Ben Hunt, I guess you could say, in that 5'8" position role, because obviously Hunt's role changed to halfback. But Billy Walters, yes, did a good job, but then you get a supercharged version of what Billy Walters is doing now with Ezra Mam. So those opportunities where, or those situations where Billy Walters is taking on the line and doing a dummy and run, Ezra Mam breaks the line every single time doing that. So if Reynolds is willing to hand the keys over, and I think that's a big caveat for this whole Brisbane Broncos run, and that's what I've been saying in the group chat too, like, do they change anything? Does Reynolds even come in? Blah, blah, blah. The caveat is if Reynolds is willing to give the keys to Walsh and say, mate, this is your team, you can take us to the promised land, which is a big thing for a guy who's the captain and a proven commodity. I think that's what needs to happen for the Broncos to win, especially against assuming the Panthers and then, let's say, the Raiders for not Nico Hines' sake. So, Adam, is there any caveats to that?
No, you're spot on, man. It comes down to Reynolds. I mentioned it earlier. It's all about how he fits back in. We obviously watch a lot of NBA, and you look at a guy like LeBron who is willing to say, Luka, you're the Batman, I'll be the Robin now. He's 40 and he's achieved a lot more than Adam Reynolds has in their respective sports.
Yeah,
and if he can do that and take a bit of a backseat to Luka, then, Adam Reynolds, he needs to let Walsh be Batman, and he's not even Robin, he's Alfred. He needs to just be whatever you want. You're getting it. You want the ball, you're getting the ball. You want to kick, you're kicking. You want to kick goals, you're kicking goals. Walsh has to be man, Robin, Catwoman. He's everyone. And they need 16 other Alfreds out there. Haas can do some stuff maybe. Reynolds really needs to. Yeah.